Hello class, this is Dr. Gully and I'm going to be your human physiology professor this term, and since we've moved the class completely online, I wanted to show you how to navigate your course and find the materials that you need to find. So right now I'm at the course announcement page and I've not actually created an announcement yet, so that's what you see there. But to begin with, what you want to do is come over here to the left side in the course menu and you want to click on Content. When you click on content, you're going to see some folders here. So you see a folder called Lecture Materials, Lab Materials, and Blackboard Lecture Exams. At the bottom of the screen, you'll see for your reference, and I'm going to post, once I've completed these videos, I'm going to post the links to the videos underneath here, so that's where you'll have access to those. But let me show you, when I click on Lecture Materials, there you can see our 4 unit lectures. So I've divided the course into 4 units. So when you look at Unit 1, for example, Metabolism and Muscle Physiology, you will click on that. And there you see Metabolism and Nutrition, you see Muscle Tissue and Physiology, and then you see the Unit 1 study guides. So the study guides are really important to use. So I would recommend printing those out and completing those as you work through the course materials. But let me go ahead and go back and you can see where the course materials are. So when you click on Metabolism and Nutrition, what you're going to find are PowerPoints that I've added audio to. So you'll open those PowerPoints up and you'll hit play, and it's me actually lecturing on each slide. And I also have done some drawing and made some videos. So it's trying to simulate actually sitting in a classroom. So you're going to be watching the PowerPoints and you're going to be taking notes over each slide. And then you'll use those notes to complete the study guide. So I've got the PowerPoints here with audio added, then I just have the PowerPoints without audio in case you wanted to flip through the pictures a little bit more quickly. If you look at this one, Metabolism and Nutrition Documents, when you open that up, you will see that I've added some documents that are going to contain really important information for you. So I would recommend printing out all of these documents even before you begin listening to the PowerPoints, because within the PowerPoints I will say something to the effect of, well, you have a document posted on Blackboard that outlines the steps in aerobic respiration and fermentation, so then you can go ahead and access that document if you already have it printed. Okay, let me go back. Then you're going to see Metabolism and Nutrition videos and animations. So there, I've actually made those. So those are me going through, in this example, the components and processes in aerobic cellular respiration. And I've chunked them into, relatively short videos so that so the videos aren't terribly long and they don't take a long time to load. So at any rate, I highly recommend going through and watching those and taking notes over them. And then the bottom one is an animation that I just love that shows the process involved in the ATP synthase complex. So those are there for you to use as well. Then, once again, one more thing, when I go back, you'll see at the bottom, you'll see practice materials. And the practice materials are not something that you'll complete for points. They're what they say they are. They're practice items. And so I've given you all these documents that you can then use the information that you've gathered through your PowerPoints and your videos. You can apply them to these practice materials to see, did I really get it? Can I answer these kinds of questions? That sort of thing. And I've also given you, and you can see there, I've provided keys. So I've given you the worksheets, and then I've provided keys to the worksheets. So those are all materials that are going to help you get through the lecture component. Every lecture content folder is designed this way, where you will have PowerPoints with audio, you will have important documents, you will have videos and animations, and you will have practice materials. Okay, then you'll be using your course calendar that I've provided for you. to make sure you know when your exams are going to be due, and then you'll click here for Blackboard lecture exams. So it tells you here this exam is due on June 11th by 5 p.m. So you do want to make sure that you begin it early enough because it will close at 5. I do have the exam timed for 75 minutes. The exam will automatically submit once you've opened it at 75 minutes, and any unanswered questions will be counted incorrectly. So you want to be sure and keep track of your time. The questions are presented one at a time and no backtracking is allowed, and that's to try to help maintain the security of the exam since you are taking them online. So once you've completed all of your PowerPoints, you're welcome to go ahead and begin that exam whenever you'd like to, but it is due again on June 11th at 5 p.m. So I've provided the dates underneath each one of them, but the dates are also in your course calendar. So keep that in mind. The course calendar can be found under the syllabus tab. So over here on the left-hand side in your course menu, if you will click on syllabus, you will see your syllabus with all the policies and procedures of the class, and then there's your summer schedule. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and close this little YouTube video that I've made, and I'm going to make another one over your lab and how you're going to do the lab component of the course.